So a quick introduction about Poonam. Poonam holds an MBA in marketing, and Poonam also has 12 years of experience in the industry. Poonam has worked in the IT, education, and telecom sectors as well, along being an career counselor. Poonam is a UCLA certified career counselor with over 4 years of experience in guiding students, graduates, and also she caters to working professionals as well. All right. So, Poonam, again, it is my pleasure to have you on board. Without any further delay, I would quickly like to ask few questions so that participants present here will be able to understand from you, and also, they will get a real time, experience from your, association with us.
Yeah.
Can we have the Q&A?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, great. So first question, Poonam, for you is, how useful have you found the Edumilestones technology platform, and how has the solutions transformed your career counseling practice currently?
So Kavya, I think Edumilestones platform, I think, is the only thing a career counselor probably needs. Okay, it has all the relevant and updated information that you would ever need, especially when you're starting off, your business. To start off, I think the first thing, the test, I think, is one of the best in the industry. Like you yourself told, suggested. I am from UCLA, so I've used their test, and I've also tried out tests from Mindler, iDream Career. But I think this one is like way above the other tests in terms of the clarity, in terms of the ease of interpretation, and also the depth that it goes into. Okay, so I think that is probably the best thing that you will see on the platform. Secondly, also is that the information is always updated, and the CRM is very, very user friendly to use. So you don't need to waste too much time on the training as well. The leads keep coming in constantly. Like I'm sure you guys heard the marketing genius that Ankit is. He's done a lot of work on the back end in terms of ensuring that Edumilestone stands at the top when it comes to Google search, and that gives you a lot of benefit in terms of leads that keep coming in to your way.
Right.
Obviously, you will put in the effort in terms of the other things that the counseling, the reviews, etc. But they have done a lot of work which will come in handy if you start off working on their CRM. Another thing is that the initial stages where you actually need a lot of support in terms of maybe a website or in terms of marketing, that is where the CRM comes into play, where you can start off without putting in too much effort. The web page comes in handy to start off, so that you don't have to get into a complete website planning and marketing initially.
Right.
It's a very, very user friendly platform. You can create your own web page and start off from the word go. So I think the one word that probably describes it is the simplicity and the depth that you get once you get into this the platform, the CRM.
Beautifully put by you, Poonam, and thank you so much for the kind words as well. I'm sure this must give the participants an idea of the experience. Now, the next question for you, Poonam, is how have you found the long-term support by Edumilestones? Of course, you have joined us very recently, that is last year. But so far, how have you found the support here?
So I think the team is doing a commendable job, Kavya, including you, Shiju at the back end, and Radha ma'am with the training program. I've never had any issues so far. I think the team is just a message or a phone call away, and Shiju puts in a lot of effort when you when you enroll with the program. She helps you set up the entire web page, the Google business page, etc. I think everything is so beautifully done that you don't feel the pressure when you're starting off. You can actually focus on your core competencies. You can focus on the counseling, and all this gets really well taken care of. A special mention for Radha ma'am. Her training program is really very good. I mean, she's so passionate about the entire platform and the counseling business per se, that you can see it when she speaks. So she puts in a lot of confidence in you to start off, and she gives you a lot of inputs, very, very small insights into how you can do better here, how can you try this out, how can you do that. So yeah, hats off to the team.
Thank you again for the very kind words. And in fact, yes, I am the consultant for Poonam as well, for everybody's information, and it has been a very long-lasting association as well. So yes, the third question for you, Poonam, is how easy is it to use the technology solutions of from Edumilestones? Because there are many tools and solutions that we have just witnessed, right? So how have you found it, user friendly for
I
you and as well as for your clients?
Yeah, I think I already mentioned it's very, very user friendly. I think it is very, very self explanatory. Once you go into the CRM and you try out various sections, it is very easy to understand and use. So I used to be technologically challenged, and for me also the web page designing took just a day's time. The appointments page setup took just half a day's time. So it is very, very user friendly. It is very extensive at the same time. So to get that balance of being extensive and being easy to use and user friendly, I think you've got a good balance there. Even from the student's point of view, I've never had anyone coming back to me and asking me, ma'am, I can't find this, I can't find that, or I'm not able to log in or something like that. It is very in terms of the flow and in terms of the way the UI UX is. I think it's very, very decent and very user friendly, I think is the word I'm using again and again, but I think that is what it is. It is quite user friendly.
Definitely, definitely. That gives us an idea.
Yeah.
And yes, finally, one last question from you. So we have many career counselors present here in this session, and they have witnessed the platform solutions that we offer here in Edumilestones, right? So even you, when you got onboarded with us, I'm sure even you must have many, thoughts in your mind how it would be useful for you, for your practice. So, what advice would you want to give the career counselors who are present in this session today?
I think the only advice that I can give you is make use of this opportunity. Okay, make use of the wisdom and the experience and the goodwill that EduMilestone has gathered over the past years. And what you need is just the passion to help students and help working professionals or graduates. If you have that passion, I think EduMilestones has your back. Be willing to learn. I think there is a lot of learning involved in this field. So if you are very passionate about learning, maybe about the domain, about the career industry per se, or about technology, or about the latest trends, I think if you have that hunger for learning, I think this is a great field to be in. It's a great opportunity. Please make use of it. And this involves a lot of satisfaction at the end of the day when you counsel students and they come back and tell you that it's been very helpful. I think that gives you a lot of satisfaction that drives you into doing even better.
That was wonderful, Poonam. Very well put, and also, very detailed. You have explained your experience here, and of course, we are very honored to have you as a client,
Thank
on
you so
board with
much.
us.
Thank you
And
so much.
we
Wish you
would
all.
love to, yes,
Yeah,
have
go
a
ahead.
continuous association and relationship with you. And of course, me as a business consultant, it is always a pleasure to have you.
Looking forward. And I wish all the participants the very best. Looking forward to working with you guys as well in the future.
Thank you, Poonam. Thank you so much for taking your time and waiting till the end, even though the session got a little delayed. Yeah.
No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.
Okay.